Titan is the main antagonist of Shadow Fight 2. He is the conqueror of worlds and the final boss of the game. He makes his initial appearance in the game intro, and he appears in the map after the Gates of Shadows are closed. Titan resides in the Shadow World, the Gates of Shadows. Along with the Shadow energy belong to him, he appears as a very tall, bald man. The Titan, having already conquered numerous worlds, set his sights on the Shadow World. His method was simple yet brutal. He would invade a world with an army of mind-controlled creatures from his previous conquests. Once the world was defeated, he would turn its inhabitants into his own army, ready to conquer the next world. When Titan arrived in the Shadow World, he faced a challenge he had never encountered before. A tribe of ancient beings possessed minds and wills so strong that they were immune to his control. Unable to bend them to his will or turn them into his army, Titan resorted to a more destructive approach. He wiped out the entire race, leaving only one survivor who managed to remain hidden. The mighty Titan, having conquered numerous worlds, set his sights on the human world. To invade this new world, he created the Gates of Shadows, a portal that would allow him to transport his army. However, his recent encounter with the ancient beings of the Shadow World had depleted his forces. Unable to gather a large enough army, Titan devised a new plan. He kidnapped 6 of the strongest human warriors, pulling them through the Gates of Shadows and transforming them into powerful demons. These demons, under Titan's control, would serve as his vanguard, paving the way for his invasion of the human world. Titan, the powerful conqueror, was trapped within the Gates of Shadows. To escape, he needed someone who could survive the intense shadow energy and resist its corrupting influence. This person would gain the ability to walk between worlds, a power Titan coveted after countless experiments. 5 individuals survived the energy's emission, but their wills were not strong enough. They were corrupted by the shadow energy and continued the legacy of the demons they had slain. Finally, a warrior named Shadow emerged. He not only survived the most powerful emission of shadow energy, but also retained his mind and will. This made him the perfect candidate for Titan's plan. Act 6, Iron Rain. Shadow, following his intuition, walks into Titan's trap. As he closes the Gates of Shadows using the demon seals, Titan uses a force field to pull Mei through the gates before they close completely. This force field allows Mei to pass through without losing her physical body, as Titan needs her alive for his plan to continue. Once Mei is inside the gates, turning her into his obedient servant and renaming her Justice. Act 7, Revelation. Following Titan's plan, Shadow ventures into the Shadow World to rescue Mei. Protected by the power of the Shadow energy, he successfully navigates the treacherous realm. Titan dispatches his most skilled warrior, Shroud, to capture Shadow. However, Kali intervenes, thwarting Shroud's attempt. Undeterred, Titan sends Justice, but she too fails due to Cypher's intervention. Witnessing the horrors Titan has inflicted upon Mei, Shadow confronts him in his citadel, disguised as one of his soldiers. His disguise is quickly exposed, and Titan reveals that Shadow is a successful experiment. He explains that Shadow has gained the ability to travel between worlds, a power Titan desires. To demonstrate the potential dangers of this power, Titan unleashes his Dark Halves beings from parallel universes who, like Shadow, survived the Shadow energy but were corrupted by it. Shadow defeats each of these formidable foes, proving his strength and control over the Shadow energy. Impressed by Shadow's victory, Titan summons Mei. A fierce battle ensues, but Shadow ultimately prevails, breaking Titan's control over her. Kali urges Mei to return to her world, leaving Shadow to confront Titan. Titan goads Shadow, promising a swift and painful death. However, he underestimates Shadow's power and is quickly overwhelmed. In a final, desperate attempt, Titan activates his shield and uses his extendable arm to attack. Despite these efforts, Shadow emerges victorious, defeating Titan and ending his reign of terror. In the aftermath of the battle, Shadow's shadow body is destroyed, and he reverts to his human form. As the Gates of Shadows crumble, he emerges, ready to embrace a new future with Mei. Thank you for watching.